Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-August 2024 love reading. Thank you to those of you who've liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. And for those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the Bridging the Gap spread. And the way it works is look at the past, present, future energies between you and the main love interest. Once we get through all that, we'll pull some oracle cards as well for some additional insight. That's where the Bridging the Gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot. On the right side, we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so it could be your friends, and the cards on the left is your energy, and the cards on the right is the other person's. If you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Two of Coins. So this is a Capricorn energy here. And if we look at the artwork, we see one of the hearts in the coin is actually red, and then the other one seems a bit more icy. So it could just be saying that your feelings for this person might have felt a little bit hot and cold. It could also just be saying that maybe you had some financial distractions in the past to where you couldn't really give as much energy to the connection as you would have liked to have been able to give to it. So that could have been what was at play for some of you as well. Alright, and past energy on their side, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is Virgo energy here. So given that that's your 10th house of career, this could even just be saying that maybe this is someone that you might have crossed paths with within the workplace, right? So whether they were a colleague of yours or somehow through your work you cross paths in some way. But if not that, it could just be saying that in general. Maybe they might have tried to bring out your more playful side, right? So even if they saw that you had a lot of dedication and energy that you were putting toward your career, they might have just tried to show you that there's a lighter side to things too, right? To where you won't necessarily fall behind within your career goals, but you could also enjoy yourselves a little bit too. All right, present energy on your side, we have fertility. So yeah, to me this says that you have a lot more of an openness now to embracing the more romantic side of things, right? Maybe you're looking at the potential now to be in a connection, right? We even see there's a line in the background, so definitely just say that as we're moving through Leo season, maybe now your energy just feels a little bit different. You're feeling a little more hopeful, maybe not as worried about your finances at this time, and because of that, you're considering the possibilities within a connection. All right, present energy on their side, we have the Ace of Wands. So yeah, this is another indicator that, let's say, for example, like I said, maybe some of you met in the workplace, or maybe you just kept things at a more professional type of level between the two of you. But now this could just be saying that they might want to take things to a more physical level between the two of you as well. So with that in mind, keep in mind the fact that on your side we do have fertility in the present. So for those of you who are able to conceive, just be on the lookout for that potential if that's not something that you're hoping to do. But yeah, definitely looks like the two of you might have more of a desire to get closer physically at this time. All right, and future energy on your side, we have Grace. So this is the equivalent of the star in traditional tarot, which is Aquarius energy. So we are going to have an Aquarius full moon later on in the month. So for some of you, maybe it's pointing to that. But if not, that could just be saying that in general, right? Maybe this person is reawakening that spark in you to actually want to be in a romantic connection where, like I said in the past, maybe you just had so much more focus on your finances that it wasn't really at the forefront of your mind. All right, and future energy on their side, we have the Ten of Swords. So yeah, if we look at the artwork here, right, it looks like someone returned from battle, and this person looks like they were sleeping, right? So it could just be saying that, maybe it's just one of those things where, again, like I said, maybe you're just so focused with finances that you weren't really able to give much to the connection. This person might have been aware of that, right? Maybe try to bring out a more playful energy in you, but maybe if they realized the timing wasn't right, they might have withdrawn a little bit. And now we do see, it looks like they're returning here to try to bring the connection back to life. And we see a similar energy in the artwork on that side too. So yeah, it could just be one of those things where maybe the timing was off in the past, and now as we move forward, it's going to be better. All right, bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Two of Staves. So this is Aries energy here. So yeah, it could just be saying that maybe that more playful, explorative energy is coming out of you guys in the present now, to where you do want to have a little bit more excitement in your lives and start something new. All right, and bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Empress. So yeah, to me this says that maybe, as you might have been going through a bit of a rough stretch, maybe they were better off at the time, right? But it could just be saying that there could have been a level of loneliness there too, right? Because if we look at her environment, it looks like she definitely has a lot, right? But look at her facial expression, she doesn't necessarily look all that thrilled, right? So it could have just been one of those things where maybe as you were going through a bit of a rough stretch, they might have had a better time overall of what's going on in their lives, but again, feels like they had the energy of missing your presence at the same time. So, yeah, mostly looks like a timing issue, but we'll see what the Oracle cards add to the mix. Alright, first, see what we get from the messages. We'll have an Oracle card deck. I'm just going to pull a single card from this deck. Alright, so I'm just going to put the deck down. Give me a few seconds to tune in, and then we'll pull a card. Okay, we'll take this card here. And next we'll pull a single card from the Wisdom Oracle deck. Same situation. I'm going to shuffle this a bit, and then we'll read the messages from both cards and wrap the reading up with that. Alright, so I'm just going to put this deck down now. And just give me a few seconds and then we'll pull a card and, like I said, read the messages from both. Alright, we'll take this card. Let me get this out of the way. And we'll take a look at the messages of love card first. Alright, we have acceptance. It says everything happens for a reason. So yeah, it's one of those things where, like I said, maybe it looked like you might have been going through a bit of a harsher energy in the past where you weren't necessarily able to give as much energy to the connection. Like I said, for some of you, the only difference I see is for some of you, maybe this would have been more of a short-term thing, but for some of you, there could have been a pretty significant amount of time that did pass between then and now. So yeah, that could be the main thing. So for some of you, you might have actually had a bit of a longer time apart from each other, but either way, it looks like there is energy for the connection to be revived at this time. Right, and we have serendipity. There's the artwork, and the number is 18. I think Aries might have gotten this card too, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, we'll see what this has to say. Alright, so the relationship message says, Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. You have met, or are about to meet, someone vitally important to your journey, someone Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the signs Spirit presents. So yeah, for sure, like I said, it seems like this person was meant to cross paths with you. Like I said, it just seems like in the past the timing wasn't necessarily ideal. Well, it looks like we are moving into better timing in general in the near future. So hopefully that resonated with you guys. We'll wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right.